Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. I'm back. I missed the channel so much lately. There was a few days in October where I didn't do any live in the international break or no videos. Then I started again and I went to Torino. Guys, I tell you the truth, there will not be a big vlog. Probably I will do a recap video where I explain a bit what I did because it was a dream weekend. I promise you it was a dream weekend. I will tell you, of course, what happened in Turin, but I had the opportunity to meet Angelo Alessio. I visited the offices of Tutto Sport. Crazy game, of course. I had the opportunity to meet a lot of people from the chat. I saw Elod, Outellectuals, Marcin. I saw really a lot of people from the channel, which for me was the most beautiful thing. I went to the Juve store. Ragazzi, my most beautiful purchase, my new purchase. I bought a lot of things, of course, but this one was the best one. My Juventus gnome, just the best purchase I ever did in my life. It's just fantastic. I still need to give him a name and to give him probably a spot, even if I'm a bit scared to put him in the wall because it's quite heavy. So we'll try to find a space. What else did we do? I visited a lot of Turin, the museums. I saw Maurizio. I saw Romeo Agresti. I saw the agent of Dean Huysen. I saw Colpo Gobbo. I met a lot of people. I had really, I promise you, a fantastic weekend. I saw the new trophy temple in real life, something I really wanted to do. So fantastic. But I will tell you the truth. I don't know, maybe I'm not a good content creator, I don't know. I did once a really great vlog that I loved. It was for Juve Spezia, but I was alone. I had all the time in my of the world with a selfie stick to record myself, to do videos before the game, after the game, during the game. During the game, there were also people from One Football that were recording my reactions, and it worked really well, and I was able to have a lot of material. Now, I tell you the truth, I was with my wife and with my son. My wife didn't come to the game, but I can't. I tell you the truth, I can't. I'm there and I'm enjoying the game. I think I have like 2 videos from the game because I'm that much into the game and I have no time to film, to do beautiful things. I can't do them. Just I believe 2 minutes after the reaction, after the goal, the 96-minute goal, 2 minutes after that, I celebrated like crazy and I recorded myself, but I think that's it. But I will do a video to recap in detail what I did, but I wanted to really meet you Now that I'm back, you hear it probably. I don't have that much voice still from the game. I promise you, it was on Saturday. Probably with the travel, I don't know. That's why I have my espresso. The coffee is there. It will help me a bit. Did I put the sugar? I think it's a bit better. It's a bit better. Ciao Julian Dos Santos. Ciao Elod. Oh, ragazzi, look, Elod, fantastic. Elod, fantastic. Because I met Elod in real life. He brought me a kind of beer, alcohol in front of the stadium. He wanted to get me drunk. Then, the day after, the guy that is from Romania, the day after, what he did, Elod, because I met him at the stadium, he came to my hotel and he brought me a package with some snacks from Romania and then also two beautiful things. I still didn't open them yet, but I will open them. Beautiful gifts like that from Romania with the emblem. I don't know from where. Erdely. It's really nice, really nice. Thank you, Elod, in real life. So you see, I brought them with me back here in Belgium. I just arrived not that long ago. I went to my parents' home first. I watched the game there, Atalanta. I saw the 3-0 with my father. It was really nice, but it was fantastic. And that's why I wanted to jump just live to speak about everything. My friend Thomas said it really well. Today will be a different life. So what do we start with, ragazzi? We start with the game, maybe just a few recap before tomorrow I go in detail. We can go through the game, then maybe we go to the trip in Torino. What do you want to know? Because I can tell you, I saw a lot of things. I really saw a lot of things. The offices from Tutto Sport, really nice. I had a signed book I can show you later. I have a lot of things to show. So tell me, what do we start with? Love that you still having almost no. I screamed a lot. But it's because of my son. My son is even more crazy than I am. He's crazy. You know that people, I promise you, it's the third time that he's going to the Allianz Stadium, my son. Promise you, the third time. And, okay, I start with that. And then we will go into the game. Go into the game. My son, I brought him with me for Juve Lazio, the goodbye of Chiellini and Dybala. The game finished 2-2, okay? It was a game that didn't really count because win, loss, or draw, it was the last game of the season, it was over. And we conceded, remember that goal of Sergej Milinkovic-Savic in the last minute? He was pissed off. I tell you, I was not happy, but I really didn't care. It was over. People were already starting greeting Chiellini. And it was a 2-2. His first game was a 2-2. Then, the second time I bringing back to the stadium, Juve Inter Coppa Italia, that famous night, Quadrado, Lukaku, you remember? And it was a 1-1. Now I bringing back to Torino for the third time in the game. It was about to be 0-0. I looked at him at a certain moment and I saw he was really devastated. The problem is crazy because he's overreacting a lot, but not acting really the emotion. People around were really looking at him and at a certain moment there were some kids, they were really laughing for the passion that is living the game. So it's just crazy, but it was still 0-0 and I really thought, mamma mia, the third game in a row. A third draw, and this one was an important one. I said, you know what, maybe it's better for him to stay in Belgium next time, because when I go to the stadium alone, we win. When I go with him, we lose. And at the 92nd, it's a true story, ragazzi. At the 92nd minute, there is my son that is really devastated. I'm looking at him, and I said, you know what, shake my hand, give me the hand, and you will see that we will win. And he didn't say no. He said, okay. He shake my hand, like a shake hand. And then we scored. Yeah, first Yildiz missed a big one. And then I said, even me, I started to lose hope. And then we did it. What a goal, what a game. But I promise you, if it was again a draw, maybe I would have reconsidered the fact of bringing a lot of times with me. I would have gone maybe alone the next time. There was also Autalectuals that was there together with us. A pleasure to meet him. Autalectuals, I think it made his official debut in the stadium, but also for his very first game ever of football in a stadium. We met before the game. He spoke with me about a lot of things. What a fantastic guy. What a fantastic guy. And also, you know what I love the most? Not only uh, the members of the channel, but also the girlfriends or of the people that are subscribing to the channel, because they also knew me. It was really a strange feeling that the family of the people, they knew me, and they were super happy and super nice to taking the selfies or the selfies. They were taking the picture with us. Oh, our intellectual said, babe, it's my first game of football ever. I waited to go to the stadium, and I wanted because he's living in London, he could go to whatever stadium in London. He said, I wanted that it was Allianz Stadium, my first game. He went there, and what a night, a night that you will always remember. It can't be better than that. Can't be better than that. So, but you want some flash news? The flash news about Ballon d'Or. Let's speak about it. Lionel Messi, congratulations to him, the 8th one. It's a long time ago that I don't believe in that award, in that trophy. Would it change this year? Absolutely not. It's even more, I think, a political game. What I don't like, before speaking about Messi a few seconds, because I don't care really, it's the fact that it's not even fun to watch. I watched it. I watched it before going live until Messi won, and then I stopped. But you don't even have that surprise effect. You know it already days in advance, if not weeks in advance. Not only the winner, but actually the final ranking. And you see that the players are super, super serious. They are not even happy to be there. Honestly, yeah, when you watch Mbappe, Holland, whatever player that are there, they are not even happy. They are not even enjoying the moment. Why? Because they already know the ranking. They know that they are losing, and they are obliged to be there to do acte de présence, to be there and to fake a bit that they don't know the result, that it's a bit fake. Like, the best goalkeeper was the one of Argentina. And he said it's a big surprise. I'm super, ragazzi, surprised. They know already. You remember when Ronaldo was not winning, was not even going there to attend. So that's about the event. That is absolutely not nice. That's my personal opinion. And then, to be honest, also about the award, for me, he did a fantastic World Cup. Messi, he did a fantastic World Cup. You can't deny that. But it's really strange that you go everything for the World Cup, which is the most important thing to win for a player, of course. And you just forget about Holland, that did a fantastic year. First time in Premier League, he's winning the treble, and also the importance he had, the impact he had on that treble. On top of that, he's Norwegian. He has no chance to win the World Cup. It's already difficult for him to participate to a World Cup, to a Euro, let alone winning it. So that means in the years of Euro, in the years of World Cup, you already eliminate a player like Holland. Is that correct? Honestly, is that correct? I don't know. Is it correct that a player like Holland will never win, but a player like Mbappe will have more chance to win it because he's playing for the French national team? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Then, probably Messi is the best player of the world. Nobody can deny that. You can say, my taste is Ronaldo, my taste is Messi. They were. Probably they are not anymore because they are the young stars that are pushing now. But, ragazzi, he played a disaster end of the season with Paris Saint-Germain. He played well, also in terms of exemplarity, of being an example. Honestly, he's playing well 4 months before the year before he's not playing with Paris Saint-Germain. He doesn't care. He's not even liking it. The few months before the World Cup, he's giving the Messi performances that you wanted to see at Paris Saint-Germain. He's playing the World Cup, he's winning, and then he doesn't care anymore until the end of the season. He's not winning the Champions League. He's doing nothing with Paris Saint-Germain. He's not having an impact on winning the league. At the end, he's going to MLS for the remaining part of the year. According to me, he didn't deserve it. And attenzione, if you want to go towards who is the best player of the world, okay, but then you need to be consistent in every time going with the best player of the world. I don't know. Praising a World Cup that much for an individual trophy, because we are speaking about an individual trophy, and giving that much importance for a trophy while you have individualities that you know already that they will never compete, I think it's not correct. So that was about the award. You know it. I will not change my opinion now. I think it's a political award. There are some reasons that we don't know why they are giving these awards for some players, and it is what it is. Then what else? Oh, the other news, of course, that just came was about Fagioli extending probably until 2028. What do we do with Fagioli 28? What is your opinion? And then we go towards the game and the question that you have today. I told you I prepared nothing. I'm just going here to speak about the last few days that I was missing here because you missed me. And I'm happy to meet a lot of people in the chat that I really missed. I saw so many people. I made a kind of picture. Can we see that picture? Do I have it already or not yet? No, not yet on my computer, but I have it here. I made a kind of layout picture. Wait, kind of layout picture you will not see, but these are a lot of people that I met that you can't see, of course. Wait, okay. You see, there is Maurizio around Turin, Colpogobo, there is Juventus Belgium, Intellectuals. I don't have the picture yet of a lot. I have people from Luxembourg, from Germany. I have a lot of people. It was just fantastic. So, opinions about Fagioli. I don't like it for RB comes. Fagioli is an investment, so it's something for the future. Ciao Juventini. Chiesa is underrated. Maybe Fahid, but I don't understand the point because we didn't even mention Chiesa now. But if you want to say that he's underrated, we can talk about it. But I wanted to focus a bit on Fagioli. Fagioli is lucky to get a second chance. I hope he learns from his mistake and capitalize on his growth. Dino Beppe last week Locatelli scored his first goal of the season and it was a winner. This week it was Cambiaso. Maybe next week it will be McKennie. Hopefully I would love that. Beppe, can we please discuss possible formation and tactics? Aspetta, wait, I just back. I have no voice. I was speaking about formations 3-4-3. Calma Daniel, calma, but maybe we can towards the end. I like that the club is giving him trust. Intellectuals, I think they should only renew Fagioli after his 5 months of rehab program and give him motivation to use it to tread his addiction. Happy with Fagioli. I hope he learns. Fagioli 28 is a win-win situation. He will become a superstar or he will be sold for solid cash in 2025. Until when was his contract? That's the first thing that we have to check. Was it until 25 and 26? That's an important one to check. Wait, Fagioli, Niccolò Fagioli had a contract until 2026. So honestly, there was no rush. Honestly, if it was until 2025, I would have said it makes 100% sense because you know how it goes. 2025 means next year. Well, he will start again with Juve, and it will be in his last year of contract. That means that he can already start negotiating with other clubs, to leave for free at the end of 2025. So it would have makes totally sense. Until 2026, that means that you already had some time. Probably this discussion already started before all that drama of the ban, of the gambling. Now, Juventus said it really clearly. We are backing up Niccolò Fagioli. We want to stand next to him. He was there in the Milan game. I don't know because I didn't see him Maybe you can see, tell me if you saw him in the stands or not. I don't remember. I have a bit of confused idea. I don't know if he was there for the Verona game in the stands or not. He will not play until the end of the season. Maybe the last game of the season he will receive a chance to play a few minutes. Maybe yes, maybe no. Look, for me it's a bit early. Then I don't know what are the agreements. Up to how much will he receive a change of salary? If I'm not wrong, he had a salary of 1 point, etc. So quite low for a player. That means that they really believe in him. Am I happy with it? Yes, because in a way I believe in humanity. I believe in second chances. It's a young kid that did everything with from the youth academy until last year. It was 1.5. So you see, it's quite low. Then of course it's really strange to have a player that is not playing for a year, that is responsible for it, because it's not because of you, it's because of his own acts. On the other hand, it shows a bit the trust of the club, that when they are saying we are backing up the player, they are really doing it. So I can understand it. I like it from a human point of view. I don't know what will be the numbers, and I also don't know from where it will start, because they could say, I'm just inventing now, I don't know about the numbers, we increase your salary until 2.5 maybe, which would be something that I would say could be correct, 2 million, 2.5, and we let it start, that new salary, from the new season, when you will be able to play again. But at the moment, we start extending already the contract until 2028, which are 2 years. Thomas, I can't, of course, put my hand in fire for someone that I don't know. And even when you know people you don't know, he will train. He will not be let alone. He will probably continue to go to the game, maybe even traveling with the team. He will be surrounded by people, and the big difference with the past is that he's open to speak about it. While in the past it was a big secret that was probably eating him from inside, he will be able to speak about it. People that are close to him will speak openly with him and will give him his support. So hopefully not, but it would be a disaster. Huh? I love Fagioli for his goal versus Inter, because I saw it live, but I think it's just economic strategy from Juve, maybe cash in if he flops in 1-2 years. Only economic, no, but big part, yes, yeah, because it's a player that you want to secure. It's a player that you want to secure, a player that, if possible, if one day you need to sell, you want to cash in and not let go for free. So, yeah. Last Samurai, still at work, but checking out the live stream. Grande Last Samurai, pay attention for your job. Okay, now that we spoke about Fagioli and that we spoke about Lionel Messi, the game. Did you enjoy the game or not? To be honest, I didn't see, because I was not live, but I didn't see a lot of negative comments on social media, which is always nice. I think that the people, they went all into the same direction. Was it the direction the referee tried in a way to make us lose that game, and that compacted all of us, the supporters? If I can tell you what I saw from the stadium, I will tell you honestly, really honestly, I was happy to see Curva Sud back, because they chanted for 90 minutes. I was at the opposite, so I was really close to Curva Nord, so I was not close to them, but I have to say that I was extremely sad about the other people. So that means 75% of the stadium, or 70% of the stadium. For what reason? Because they didn't participate, they didn't chant, they didn't support. It was only Curva Sud and Elod and Autolectuals, they were there. I think they can agree with me or not. But we started playing well for 20 minutes. There were here and there some chants from the stadium, but not really that passionate, not really that hard. It was quite calm. On the 20th minute, and then we'll go back on the game, you have that possible penalty of Wea that from where I was, I saw a hand. Then watching it again, you understand why it's not giving a penalty. But from the moment there, I was really scared because I said we played well for 20 minutes and we have a penalty against. They didn't give that penalty, but it was really strange because it looks like they took all the motivation out of Juve. And for 25 minutes, the remaining part one of the first half, Juventus, they stopped playing. They didn't play well anymore. And you know what? Except of Kurvasud that was trying to chant and so on, all the stadium was really, really silent. It was really, really sad. And you know, I was so happy to go back to show to my son the ambiance, and you know, to go back to the comment of Rob that said the ref. It was the referee that actually made us win in a way, and that's an unpopular opinion. Why am I saying that it's the ref that made Juventus win? Because in the second half, Juventus is not even starting again full power. They try here and there, but then you see the first foul, the second foul, then the mistake, then Verona that was exaggerating, that was simulating, that was losing time, that were inventing fouls that were absolutely not there, then the second goal that they canceled to Moiskin, and every time the stadium started to raise their voice, raise the voice, and every mistake of the referee, throw-ins that were wrong, the corner that were not giving, until the 65th minute, I believe, 65th, I believe, out of mind. Big mistake, I don't even remember which one. That moment on, everyone starts to jump from their seat, and we start to the referee, Scemo. What is scemo? That means idiot in Italian, in a bad way, huh? So, scemo. That's probably where I lost my voice. Because that's the moment really where you say, scemo, and the stadium started. Boom, 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 boom. And there you have a start of a push. And that's why I say the mistakes of the referee woke up the stadium, and the stadium gave that energy boost fino alla fine to the guys on the pitch. So if I was disappointed in the first part of the game by the supporters and not the Ultra, but the other ones, I have to say they were much better in second half, and I loved it. I loved it because I believe that the supporters gave something. I don't know. I see Elod and Autelectual that agree with me on that one. Yeah, it was the VAR episode. That started to get the stadium passionate. I don't know if you saw the support of the Tifosi at home on television, if you heard it or not, but I really believe that we did something here. I believe. Agree 100%. And as you said, after a second little goal and the Chiesa penalty, the whole stadium starting booing. Yeah. And that was really nice. That was nice. Man of the match, I loved Moiskin. I see here a boy that is saying Keane is amazing. I love this performance. If we are speaking about individualities, ragazzi, for me, until he went out, the best one of the game was Moiskin. The worst one was Dusan Vlahovic. Dusan Vlahovic played really bad. Honestly, played really bad. Is it because he's coming from injury? Is it not? I don't know. But if we start with negative talks about players, not negative about the person or whatever, but the performance himself is not good. And it looks like we are watching again a bit the movie that we watched last season with Dusan. Fantastic start, 4 goals in 4 goals. Even if last year he scored like 2 free kicks and 1 penalty, I believe, in the 4. Only 1 in open game. Now this season it was already 3 open play goals and 1 penalty. He started even better this year in terms of what he really did and gave to the team. Then a small injury and he has difficulties to come back. Is it because of mental strength? Because I don't know, the team is doing quite well. The balls are arriving to Dusan Vlahovic, because you can't say that he had no balls, that the team was not playing offensively, or because we did against Verona, we did. So I don't know what is the problem, but it looks like I'm seeing again the same movie of Dusan Vlahovic. It doesn't mean you don't like a player. It just objectively, I didn't like his performance. I really didn't like his performance. When I see how Moiskin was fighting on every single ball, was trying his shot. He had a header. He was in a good position. Beautiful dribbles. He scored twice. Huh? He scored twice, ragazzi. Huh? Twice. He protected the ball really well. He's fighting a lot. Oh, ragazzi, that's what I'm expecting as well from a Dusan Vlahovic that was not there. Then I hope that against Firenze is again back the one that we saw in the four first game of the season. But honestly, the Vlahovic of Verona was not good. The Vlahovic against Milan was not good when he entered. And honestly, Max Allegri waited a lot. Huh? I don't know if you noticed or not, but Milik was warming up, I believe, all second half. He was close to me, so I saw him training all second half. And then I believe for 10 solid minutes, he had to enter. Until Max told him, put again your jersey on, we will wait a bit. So he waited really long, huh? Really long to sub him out. Then I can in a way understand that Moiskin was subbed out. Why? Because he already received a yellow card, a stupid one from the referee. Because, oh guys, you're on 0-0. You're playing to be momentarily first. They cancel you 2 goals, one for a back heel. That was this. The rule is the rule. That then from a foul where you saw Faraoni episode exaggerating and faking it in a crazy way, and you're still 0-0. He's doing everything. At a certain moment, he's taking the ball, he's pushing it on that throw-in that he thought that it was for him. So if we're expecting that we have only robots on the field without emotion, then we are taking not only the beautiful thing of football, but also the soul of football, because football is played by human beings. It was not disrespectful, it's just a reaction, and you can't just take all the reactions out. Then, if you're saying XYZ insulting the referee or someone, that's something else. But if you have a reaction in knocking the ball, ragazzi, how many times did we see these kind of things on the field? So I understand in a way that maybe Max was thinking, if they are again canceling a goal or a strange decision, and he's going with a second yellow card because the nerves are going up, then it will be extremely bad. In terms of play, I would have kept Moise. In terms of the difficulty of the moment, going with 10 because of nerves would have been stupid. He was super hot, huh? Because you see him, he's going immediately to the locker room, then he's coming back to celebrate the end of the game with the guys. So luckily, you know, it can happen, huh? That you're a human being, that you have a reaction, that you prefer calming down first before coming back, which is a really incredible, smart decision, I think. People are confirming. It was a good move from Allegri to sub out Moise because in that moment of the game. What about Allegri red card? Is it concerning for the... Which red card? There is no red card. Oh, ragazzi. There is no red card for Max Allegri. No? Was there a red card? There is no red card. Don't tell me there is a red card. Huh? No, you're lying. I don't believe you guys. No. It's for the staff. trying to check, but Juve won, Allegri red card. Let me go on the official Juventus site. I think it's for someone of the staff, no? Let me check. They are not speaking about it, huh? Maybe on Opta. Wait. I will try the correct site from Opta. It's important, huh? If we don't know. Wait, I will answer in the meanwhile. I'm checking. I will answer Fahid because he's asking about Chiesa, underrated. For me, Chiesa is overrated. Basta. Okay, now I answered. I hope you are happy with my answer. So, wait. Post game. They are not speaking about the red card, guys. Huh? I don't see a red card. Goal Juve 1, Elas 0. Inside. Wait. Shot. Substitution. Papa P 96. Wait, huh? Guys, they are not speaking about it, huh? They are not speaking about a red card. It's the official site. After the game. Maybe. Guys, I believe you. I will tell you more tomorrow. I will ask Juve if he got one. Could be. I believe you. But I always double check so that I'm sure. At the moment, I don't see it. So, I think it's for a staff member, but you never know. It could be. I hope not. Thomas tagged me. Yeah, but football. I can't see the video because it's not my location. Amidst the scene of celebration following Juve's late winner against Hello, Mike's manager was shown a red card. I will ask. Tomorrow I ask. I will tell you. Tomorrow I ask. Jimmy saying it was not for Allegri. I don't believe it was, because what I would have known. Because tomorrow I go live on the Juve channel, they would have told me. They would have said, Bep, he got a red card because this. Nobody told me anything. So I will ask tomorrow and I will tell you. Anyway, what else about the game? Ragazzi, maybe I'm exaggerating. I told you today, no structure. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I can tell you one thing. I went a few times to the Allianz Stadium. The last time that I went that crazy, because of the importance of that late win, was the first game I went to. Juve Milan, 2-0. 2 goals of Marquinhos, 87th and 92nd. So also really late. And I don't want to exaggerate now today, but these wins in that way, believing it until the end, they are important. And they can change the destiny of something. Attenzione, You have Inter, that is first. I watched the game at the second half against Roma. Roma is a disgusting team. I don't know why people were thinking they would win the Scudetto. I don't know why people are thinking these kind of things. I don't know. But anyway, disgusting team. They lost correctly against against Inter. Inter deserved at the moment to be first, but they are really close. They are really there. Really, really, really close. Juventus, I think, honestly, they are deserved to be second. At the moment, deserve to be second. It's a beautiful start of the season with a victory in San Siro, victory in our stadium against Lazio. We won the derby, a difficult win against Lecce, but a win. We drew against Atalanta. It's not always easy to play against. Today, 3-0. I saw them playing. They played extremely well. Sometimes they have these moments where they really play. What can we complain about? That total flop against Sassuolo. I'm not even saying that we did bad against Bologna. It was the second game of the season. We know it. Bologna is a bit this season the team that is surprising a lot of people for the good football of Thiago Motta, about how he's able to read the game, to understand the game, and to block these big teams. So for me, the one I complain about is, of course, when you are totally flopping. And Allegri already anticipated it. I see too much enthusiasm. Probably the team was not concentrated enough. And let's not forget about it, with a team that is, after a year like we had last year, you lose a Pogba, you lose a Fagioli, you have Danilo that is injured, Alexandro, you can like, you cannot like, but it's still a player in rotation that it's difficult to miss, because even if you put him on the bench, you have him on the bench. You can rotate without Alexandro, without Danilo. You're losing 2 players out of 6 if you can consider Dean Huijsen a first team player at the moment. So it's not an easy one, It's not easy this season. I think that we are doing quite well. Also, if we are checking the games, I believe we are 50-50 with a team that is proposing or trying to offering something in 50% of the game, a team that is still in some difficulties in offering something, but you know it, you can't change from day 1 to day 2 with the same coach, but I see some evolutions there. Are we ready to win the Scudetto? No, but continuing like that with these wins against Lecce, against Verona, they can bring you closer and closer and closer. I think it was an extremely important win. A win that is changing a season. I didn't even say thank you to Marco, 21 months with us. Ciao Beppe, how he spoke about contract termination. I spoke about it with I don't remember who. Thank you for 21 months. I spoke about it with I don't remember who. And there is no news because from what I heard and so on, well, he needs to defend himself now in court. At the moment, he's suspended. We know it. And then there are the solutions about what he will do. Will he say that he was guilty because he was aware about it, or guilty but unaware about it, and he will have to prove that he didn't know when taking form of testosterone? And from that moment on, you will have the official length of the ban that can go between, I don't know if they find a plea deal, 1 year, could be 2 years, could be 4 years. We don't know at the moment. The thing at the moment for Juve is that it's a player that is still pending. At the moment, they are not paying salary to Paul Pogba, so it's saving cost, but you're losing a player, a man. But you can't terminate a contract until you have a final verdict. Okay, that's super important to know. So at the moment, we just wait. Mohamed Youssef, thank you for the donation, my friend. Beppe, in your opinion about VAR technology, they simulate the player in 3D, then check the 3D shoes from 2 centimeters difference. How can it be a true verification? Well, I am a big fan of VR because I think it's a technology that was needed in a sport where there were huge mistakes, big mistakes, and the referee was not supported. Because when we have it easy to criticize a referee and so on, And of course, they need to be professional and it's their job to do so. But, sometimes it's difficult to see. Even the biggest mistake, it's difficult to notice. And when you have VAR that can help you, and some people are watching behind a screen and say, oh, it was offside, it was not offside, or there is a foul. For example, you know that normally that headbutt of Zinedine Zidane against Materazzi, that they were held by television. And if not, Zinedine Zidane would have stayed there. It was a huge injustice for that big headbutt. So I really believe that it's important to have VAR. But as I always said, the problem is not VAR, it's not the technology, it's the humans that are using the technology. And from what I saw since the introduction of VAR, is that we are still depending on the good faith or the professionalism or the expertise of people, because they go and check the VAR on Moiskin, but I don't know if they would be able to. It was for this, and it's correct. It's correct now. I explained also how they are doing it. It's a signal because the ball is connected with a satellite in the sky. There is a sign. These images are transmitted in nearly real life, so probably they have an alarm like, hey, there is a possible offside. You have to check it. We know it, that you are a tip or a head or whatever part of your body that is able to score that is offside, even if it's like this, or a thumb or whatever. No, the thumb you can't score. So, like here, for example, whatever, you are offside. So offside is offside. I don't like it, but we have to accept it. But you have frames. And when are they pushing stop? Because from one frame to another, and when I'm editing the video, I know the difference between frame 1 and frame 2. When is the ball really leaving the foot? That's important. And that's what I don't know. Because then we can stay here for hours. Is it at that moment? Is it at that moment? Because that moment he was offside, that was moment he was not offside. And then it's difficult to judge. It's extremely difficult. So at the moment it's not working, because if we are 4 days later and we are still talking about the same thing, it's strange. Then if you are forgetting against Salernitana to see that there is a man offside, it's a problem. If you forget a rule, I don't know, that the last defender is not anymore the one that is keeping everyone offside because the goalkeeper is in front of it or whatever. That was a game, I believe, Lazio or Inter, I don't remember which game, that is deciding at the end the 4th spot in Champions League because they forgot about the rule. You go totally crazy. So, you see, audio, if they tell you it's because it is like that and it is what it is, oh, ragazzi, what can you say? Why am I listening to audios if you tell me, hey, it was a mistake, but it is what it is? We move on. There are so many small things like that which I say, you know what? No, I don't believe in it. Then you saw it, Sometimes they go back to the foul that was committed in the midfield. Sometimes they don't go back to the foul that was committed in the midfield. Sometimes, the foul that I saw from Chanaloglu, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's yet. And I'm not criticizing Inter, guy is making an intervention. But I'm criticizing the fact that it's not always like that. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. So if you have the images that are telling you, that are supporting you, but sometimes you decide like this, sometimes you decide like that, then you have no uniformity. And then the VAR makes no sense, because you go back to the origins of the problem. That the problem is not the rules, the problem is not the VAR, but the problem is who is deciding. And then you have people that start in their mind, we don't believe, we lose faith in this and this. Chef, the new offside rule that is being implemented in today's game is an absolute joke. Moise Kean got deserved more. Thank you for your 5 months, Chef. Well, at least I know what I prefer the one where you have at least light. You should have light between a defender and a striker, because like this is difficult because it's not even enough sight going forward the goal. He has apparently the back heel, that centimeter of the back heel that is there when he's receiving the ball. But when the rule is like that, it's for everyone, and it is what it is. We knew that it would happen. We knew that it would happen. Now, of course, when you are watching a game from the stadium, you don't see these kind of things. You don't see the VAR images on the screens because, or you are VIP and you have a television in your skybox. Otherwise, you don't know, you don't see. You're just there and you have no idea what's happening. I can tell you something. There were some people next to me, like 5 minutes after, they didn't understand. They said, "Did they cancel the goal?" Because they didn't even know. So, it's not a new offside rule, Chef. It's the same offside rule. The rule didn't change. It's if the part of your body that can score is offside, even for a millimeter, you are offside. It's just the same. The big difference is that now you have that satellite that is giving you 3D images that are really precise. Apparently, they are telling us that you have a sign or a signal or a beep when the ball is leaving the field. But I don't know. I can tell you. But it's the same rule, and the rule didn't change. That's important to know. The rule didn't change. But that's the thing. If Pulisic can score after handball and VAR says it's okay for a goal, then we have a big problem. That's the thing. Pepe, I just wanted to remind everyone that Keane and Vlahovic are 23 years old. That's good. Thank you, Jack. I don't know why you are telling me that they are 23, but thank you. 2 centimeters is silly, especially when you are getting back and meeting the ball. Yeah, but if that's the rule, it's the rule. It makes me angry, of course it makes me angry, but that's the rule. The image in 3D, it's not the real one. Maybe in real footage, the shoe is different. Could be, Mohammed. Could be. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not a technician. Could be. It's true, Johnny. Who tells me? Oh, because of course, you go with crazy things and so on. But I don't know when they are pushing, not pushing. So we have to trust. What can we do? We have to trust. But of course, I was pissed off during the game. I'm sure that the people that were there are now together with me in the live. They are as well. I was pissed off during the game. Oh, because you score 1, you score 2, and that's a bit the differences. They go back to I don't know what age. I think they went back to when Moise Kean was 13 to see if there was a potential foul. It's crazy. It's crazy. Roberto, 7 months with us. I met Ken in London. Whatever I said must have worked. Thanks, Bebe, for all your hard work. I don't think you understand what you meant to us. Yeah, because you saw him with the Italian national team. It's true. He's doing well. It's already the fourth game that he starts. And when you say, I don't think you understand what you mean to us, it's partially true, because of course you are always behind your computer, you are alone, and I see people are sending me messages, Pepe, nice, great, continue to great work, and it's always appreciated. But I can tell you the truth, I was with my wife, with my son, I'm in the plane, and people are looking at me, and then they come and they shake hands because, they recognized me. I am in the store, and then you have people are saying, Beppe, Beppe, can we take a picture together? It's really strange. It's really strange. I saw people randomly in the night. I went to a restaurant, and then I was walking. It was like, I believe, past 11 in the evening. I was walking towards the hotel, then I see a guy, Giuseppe, because he recognized me also from Twitch Italy. It's not only the channel, but also Twitch Juventus in Italian. It's incredible. It's incredible. And the feeling I had in front of the stadium, where a lot of people went to the meeting point of around Turin to speak with me, it's incredible. It's beautiful. It's really nice. So I know that people are living far away from a community of Juventini. The channel helped a lot. A lot of people are still saying me, Beppe, during COVID time, you were really someone that helped us through. So thank you. But it's difficult. I tell you the truth, it's difficult. Sometimes you are putting so much effort on a daily video, and then you see that you don't hit the numbers that you want to hit. Sometimes it's hard. You say, "Mamma mia." But it's really nice. It's really nice. The museum is really great. Look, they made small changes. Look, when you're entering, usually, because I went there a lot of time, and I already did the tour with the director of the museum that went into details explaining the behind the scenes and why and so on and so on. So I went now again, and normally when you're entering, the first thing you see, I have the picture here, I will show you. The first thing you see is this. But that's the usual one, huh? It's that wall of Juventus that is there since ever. So, but normally when you're walking here and when you're about the letter E or N, you go to the right side and you have the trophy room in the past, where you had all the trophies in a static way. I have a picture of how it was previously. I will show you the picture. Wait, huh? I will show you that picture. So it was. Where is it? Someone. Huh? Maybe it's a code? No? Here. So this is how it was looking like. So when you had that letter E or N, you went to the right side and you had a static wall with all windows, with all the cups that Juve won. Okay. And I remember when I was there 2 years ago, I was asking to the director, I said, but at a certain moment, also with Juventus women, with the next gen and so on, when we are winning more and more cups, where will you put them? Because there is no space anymore. He said, Beppe, tranquillo, because we can still go up, like raising levels to add new cups. I said, okay, you already thought about it. But then they totally changed, probably this year. And inside of the museum, you can still see the Ballon d'Or, you can still see the old bench, you can see a lot of the elements that they were. A newness is that now you have also the shirts of the women that are playing more than 100 games. In the past, it was only the first team, men, with more than 300 games. They added the women, which was great to see. Wait, I will show you a few pictures. So that's the bench. You have a bench behind with Marcello Lippi and Trapattoni. You have an old bench. You don't see it really well in the picture. Maybe this one you can see a bit better, which is nice. You see, all these kind of really nice historical elements and things that are just beautiful. The Ballon d'Or of Nedved, that deserve to win it, not like some people will tell you, but totally deserve one. Look at the Ballon d'Or, it's really beautiful here, really beautiful. So there were some great things. I told you about the women. Now they have also the women that are there in the stadium. I made a picture here where you can see. But the big newness is the trophy temple. And the trophy temple, ragazzi, is just epic and fantastic, I will tell you. Let me first say thank you to Dospi that gave us a super sticker. Thank you, Dospi. Really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, my boy. Thank you, Dosby. I'm checking if there was a sticker with it. Yeah, the one of the fox that is smiling. And also thank you to Juve Chris becoming a member for 3 months. What a finish Saturday. Great birthday present. Hey, happy birthday, Chris. Happy birthday, Chris. But it was just fantastic. But then you have the trophy room. So the trophy room now is not anymore a static room, but it's actually a room that you have to wait before entering. So what is happening is that you have a waiting countdown with like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, then a few seconds. And then when it's your time, you go in. And when you go in the room is totally black, okay? You have no trophies that are visible and so on and so on. It's totally black. You see the 3 stars and then... Wait, you see the 3 stars there on the roof, because you have to watch also on the roof. And then you have the first thing that is going with l'inizio, the beginning. That's what's written on the wall up front. You don't see it really well. You see here. You see, that's how it is. And there are no cups because all the walls are really darkened. And then you start seeing a kind of animation. You see animations of the wall, and the walls are actually with the windows. You can see the first cups that have been won. So they are speaking about the first trophy that is won. So you see some pictures, some movies on the roof, and then the trophy that is linked to it is illuminating. It's really beautiful. Then you go towards the 5 consecutive Scudetti that we won in the 90-30. Then you go towards the European competition and you see that they are, lighting up. And then you see the most emotional moment, I can tell you, honestly, for me it was the most emotional moment, where you see in memory of Heysel, and you see only that Champions League of 85 that is lighting up. And then you see all the walls with things that are going up in the sky. And actually, it's, the souls of our supporters that are going to paradise. Wow. That moment gave me so much goosebumps. You can't even imagine. Yeah. It was just wow. But seriously, wow. Huh? I was impressed by the strength of that message, where you see, in memory, and then you see the things floating around. It's just fantastic. I will show you, because here you see some pictures of in the wall. The wall is changing, like color. Everything is in LED. It's the real trophies, huh? No, it's not replica. It's the real trophies. Right, it's the real trophies. You see, then they go towards the 9 consecutive years. But then you have that moment that I just spoke about. Can I find it? Ragazzi, oh, look, it's just so beautiful. It is so beautiful. You can't even imagine. Where is it? Wait, I'm trying to find it back. Yeah. Oh, I filmed it a bit. Wait. It's not a lot, huh? I don't know if you're able to see it or not. You see? This is actually the moment that I just spoke about. About the souls of the supporters that passed away, that goes to the sky. So beautiful. You have also, you have the music, and the atmosphere. Fantastic. So the trophies are really something that you have to do. The trophy temple. Go for it, because you will have these beautiful emotions. Yeah, I was there live, Giancarlo. So I did a small video of 2 minutes. You see, I'm not a vlogger yet. One day maybe, but at the moment, no. So what else? I spoke about the trophy temple. The game, I will speak more in detail tomorrow about it. It will be too late probably, but I will speak about it. Locatelli, Maybe I can speak 1 second about Locatelli. Locatelli, my boys. One thing is you watch him on television. The other thing is you watch him in real life. Where I was seated, you saw the game in the best possible way, because it was not the best position if you want to be close to the player, watch the players. But I was in a position where I saw the pitch, but really in the entirety without something in front that was, going in an obstacle with my view. I saw the movements of every single player and how they watch the game. Just fantastic. Locatelli is great. Locatelli is great. He's great. I was again impressed, and then I know I will fight every time for Locatelli. When he's doing bad, we will say he's doing bad. But Locatelli, bah, smart, precise. He's always talking. He's speaking with his teammates, telling them what to do. It's honestly Locatelli. I think top two. But seriously, I liked where, and I didn't understand why he was subbed out at halftime. That was something I didn't understand, but then now I know, injured, and that will be a problem. He will miss the next 2 games, being back after the international break. Big loss because he started really doing well. I really appreciated in the first half. I loved the combo McKennie, Gatti, Wea on the right side, much better than the combo on the left. But I really liked that part. I love Locatelli. Rabiot in first half was not that visible, but the two of them, like Rakan is saying, it's really underrated duo. And Locatelli is underappreciated. I agree with Vlad. But I loved how the team was working with, I tell you, a bit less Kostic, absolutely not Dusan Vlahovic. In the second game that I don't like both of them. Defense was good, was really solid. They didn't risk. Can we really say that it was the game where you need to observe your defense? No. One thing I saw that I didn't like, and I understand even more, because it's one thing, again, it's watching on television, one thing is watching real life. It's how much difficulty Bremer has to start building from the back. It's really in difficulty. But seriously, because he can't do it with his left foot. So when he's with 3 in the back and he has the opportunity, or he's going with the most simple pass on the right or on the left where he can. But I saw a lot of time, Kostic, for example, that was alone on the left. And you see that Bremer has that ball on the left. And instead of going to the left, he's first changing the ball, putting it on his right foot, and then with his right foot. So he's losing one time of play, and then he's not even perfect. So it's not the player a la Bonucci, a la Locatelli, these players that are able to do a diagonal, he can't. And that's something that we have to check with. That's also why at a certain moment you also saw Locatelli dropping to take the control of the ball. Because he's not receiving it, because he's man marked, so he decides to drop to take the spot of the Bremer, but then you lose a man in the midfield. And that was so clear when you watch it at the stadium, something that we already spoke about, but now I can confirm you that also in real life was even more. It's true, Johnny. How many times live we said that Cambiaso as a right wing had to be tested, or could have been a player that started on the right, and then you see that now it could be a possibility, because McKennie will play on the right side, Miretti will start in the middle. There is a big one. Because Miretti, I loved how Miretti entered. Guys, Miretti. When the game is static, Miretti has some difficulties. When the game is not static, when it's moving, when you play more offensively, when there are some, possibilities to have some meters, Miretti is devastating. But I'm not sure because he never played a full game. So I have to understand, because then we have a problem in the midfield. Huh? Without Fagioli, without Pogba, if Miretti goes out, who do you put on the right if it's McKennie that is going central? So or you play Nicolussi, or you play Nonje, or you go with McKennie there, but then you need Cambiaso. So I would not be surprised to see Cambiaso really fast on the right side. By the way, he's the one that is on the thumbnail, so congratulations to him. I think that Cambiaso was all of us. The guy that is celebrating because he thought that finally we scored, and actually we didn't score. And then he's pushing that ball in the goal, celebrating, putting his shirt off. Fantastic. I was so happy. You know that I didn't know who scored. I didn't care. I didn't know. I didn't understand anything. The speaker, he said, Andrea. And I was so crazy in that moment that I heard Adrien, because they are saying Adrien with the Italian accent. Instead of Adrien Rabiot, they are saying Adrien. And I thought that instead of Andrea, he was saying Adrien. So I thought, and then, the microphone said Adrien. And I said Rabiot, Adrien Rabiot. Actually, it was a Cambiaso. I tell you one thing. The craziness of the celebration, of your emotions, of your excitement, you forget. You don't see the replay, so it's a moment only. You watch it, you celebrate, you go, with a black screen in front of your eyes where you don't understand what is happening for a few seconds. You don't know who's celebrating, what are they doing. You don't know, you don't care. And that's what happened to me. I totally lost my mind. Me and my son, we jumped in the air crazy, but the stadium, the stadium went crazy. Out of context question, the random question: did you watch Beckham documentary? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Of course. He's working on it with the production, so he's explaining us the story that he wants to explain us, and you see that there is really a line with, in the 4 episodes, you see difficulty, fighting, and succeeding in the mission, and it's always the same. It's the same story structure. The story structure is actually like that. Doing well, moment of difficulty, and succeeding. Doing well, deep, up. It's like always like that. But it's working. I really appreciate it. I really, really loved it. There is a reason why I have the books of Alex Ferguson here. I have a shirt of Manchester United. I'm not a fan of United. I only love Juve, ragazzi. But United is a big team, and Ferguson is a huge coach, and Beckham has written history of United. There are important players, So yeah, Elod, what did he do in the stadium? I was hugging a random guy, and I was shouting, "Ce l'abbiamo fatta! We did it!" to him. I didn't even hear who scored in the goal. You see, we don't know who scores. We don't know in the stadium in that moment on. It's the most beautiful wins that you can do. It's the most beautiful feeling ever. I can ask, I don't know if Intellectuals is still there or he went to sleep or not, but also to Elot because they were there with me at the stadium. You could say that you want to win like Bayern Munich 8-0 against a low-table team. And it's nice, 8-0 is nice. But seriously, especially for the one like us that are not going every 2 weeks to the stadium, if you have the chance to live a game like this one, with the goal at the 96th minute, when the stadium is exploding of joy, when you go and you jump on random people, my son, seeing my son going crazy. Look at the celebration that we did together. Maybe I have it here. Wait, maybe I can show you. I don't know if it has already been uploaded or not, the celebration we had together. Let me check. No. Not here. Not yet. Not yet. But I have it here. It's incredible. And this is not... You see, oh, did you see that last frame? Some people, they say, hey, he's at the stadium, he's pretending, whatever. He's exaggerating because it's the camera. Look at the last frame. Look at the eyes. I don't know. Then I'm the best actor in the world, huh? Look at the eyes. Ragazzi. Or I'm the best actor in the world or not, but you can't fake this. You can't fake this. You can't fake these emotions. You can't fake emotions like that. Fantastic. Tell you guys, look, I tried at a certain moment to do a mini vlog. Look at that one. Wait, huh? Wait. I tried, but I don't know what I was saying. It was just fun. It was really great. It's beautiful. These moments are just fantastic. I picked this ugly 1-0 last second win, then a boring 3-0. Was it really a boring, ugly game? It was not, honestly. It was not. It was not boring. I didn't check any stats. I don't know, but I know that was really strange. I saw the what was it there? The possession, I saw 55, 45 possession, something like that. Yeah, 55, 45. I thought we had much more the ball than that. The impression I had. I thought we had much more the ball, but anyway. But then you see, 30 times we tried to shot, 6 times on goal. And that's a lot, huh? That's a lot. Oh, we were saved again by Szczesny. The game was saved again by Szczesny at the first half. Mamma mia, what a save again. Yeah, I didn't check the stat yet. Crazy. Who touched most balls? I would go with Locatelli, but I'm not sure. No, Bremer, 102. But you see, I told you, he tried to build from the back. Locatelli, 86, he was second. Gatti. Chances created. Kostic, boom, boom, cross. Total crosses, 10, you see? A lot of crosses. Cambiaso, fantastic. He entered fantastically well. Cambiaso entered fantastically well. But I think we played super high in the game. Let me check. We are, yeah, you see? Super high. The black dots is our Juve. You see how high we played? Even McKennie. McKennie is there because then he subbed out in second half. Otherwise, he would have been a bit more central. You see, he played as a striker, and Yildiz. No, for me it was not ugly. Just, just I didn't like at all the 25 last minutes of the first half. That's a bit, I don't know. Again, I didn't prepare. I just come. I have all my minds crazy. Look, I was invited by the Tutto Sport director, and he gave me the book. Uh, he gave me the book, and he also signed it. That was really nice. In Italian, he said to Giuseppe with friendship, with stima is with what do you say stima in Italian? Stima is with respect. Yeah, is it with respect? No, wait. Let me check. Stima from Italian to English. It's with esteem. Yeah, yeah. So to Giuseppe with friendship, with esteem, and with a huge sympathy. So with a lot of sympathy. It was really nice. Guido Vassiago. So he gave me the book. He invited me in the offices, so I went there alone. It was really nice to speak. We spoke like nearly 1 hour. Was really really great, really great. So I met Angelo Alessio, vice coach of Conte. So back then I met him. We spoke. Super friendly, super available. What else did I do? So I went to the game. We spoke about the game. I met Guido Vassiago in the offices of Tutto Sport. I wanted to go to the office. Honestly, it was something I wanted to do because I didn't do it. It was great. But again, and it's not lying or whatever. I tell you the truth. It was a fantastic moment to see a lot of people from the chat in real life. But seriously, yeah. Look, Elod was there, Intellectuals, even more because I have a lot of pictures that you sent me. And also Elod, Elod was there. You know, my son was there. He went immediately to my son. They started to speak. And you know how nice people are. I was I was impressed by yeah. You know what my son said? It's true. It's not a joke. Huh? He said like because I was not always next to him. He was speaking with everyone. He said it's really like a family. I felt good because it's a family friendly feeling. That's beautiful because that's what we created together. And there is no animosity, hate. No, it was joke. And unfortunately, we couldn't stay longer because then you have the game that is starting. But I met the guy of Turin Giants, made a small interview. If you have the opportunity, go on their site. I predicted a 93rd win, 93rd minute win. At the end, it happened at the 96th. I said 2-1. But I was not wrong. Huh? When people would have predicted probably a 4-0, I went with Attenzione, 93rd minute win, and we won at the 96th 1-0. But no, I really loved it. That was really great. The best thing of the trip. Yeah, I think I would love to organize one day. You know, maybe in partnership with Around Turin that is better in these kind of things in organizing. Maybe doing like in advance, guys. If you can come, because then I go and we can go have a lunch together or whatever before the game, and we plan it. We do all together. Would be nice. Then of course I don't go with my wife because my wife she hates football, so she didn't come with us with the stadium. Huh? she was there, but no. AJ, I felt crazy happiness when I watched Juve preseason against Real Madrid. Can't imagine a real game. Hey, you see, I have a bit the same, huh? I remember I watched the training session of Italy in 2000, because there was the Euro in Belgium, Netherlands, and I went to where they were training, and I was already so happy, so emotional when I saw them. And when you watch a friendly, you are already emotional. I was already emotional when I watched which friendly was it that I watched? Barcelona against Santos, two teams I don't support. It was in 2000. When was it? 2013. Wait, let me check. Oh, by the way, this app is fantastic. Yeah? Momento. I don't know if you have it or not. Just fantastic. If you want the link, I can send you the link. But you have all your games that you can save and so on and so on. So Barcelona 8-0. You see, it was in 2013, the 2nd of August 2013. You see, I went Italy friendly against the Netherlands. It was in the Johan Cruyff Arena in Amsterdam. So, and I remember I was already excited. So when it's a real game, it's crazy. And then when you go with games like that, it's even more crazy. The ref was ugly. That's true. The ref was ugly, really ugly. Pepe, did you change your view on something after this live experience and watching the game live? No, 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 no. I tell you, even more confident about Locatelli. But I watched. Oh, look, who did I watch live? From Juve lately. I'm thinking about the new. I watched them against Verona. I watched them a few months in April against Inter in Coppa Italia. It was nearly the same team. Huh? And then I watched them in 2022 against Spezia, and the few months before against Lazio. So it's true that Juve Lazio of May 22, a lot of players went away. Bonucci is not there, Dybala, Morata, Chiellini. But other than that, Juve Spezia, you played with Vlahovic. Milik was there, Szczesny or Perin, I don't remember. So it's more or less the same team. So I already watched them. No, I tell you, it reinforced again what I think. Locatelli is fantastic. Miretti was impressive, but really impressive. I really like Cambiaso, how he played. But no, I didn't change opinion actually. It reinforced some. I was there in Juve Roma with the 1-0 of Moiskin, it's true. And I have to say that when I saw him starting, I said Moiskin will score. Because when I go, Moiskin plays and Moiskin scores. So I was sure he would score. Then they canceled twice, but he scored. He scored. No, I didn't change. No, I can't say that. I have the same opinions. Sule, fantastic. Yeah, but the people that are knowing the channel, then today it's easy to say it's fantastic. But I have been pushing him before he joined the first team. So Sule, I'm not surprised. Huh? I'm not surprised, but I'm also don't believe that it makes sense to bring him back today at Juve. Why would you bring him back to go on the bench? Not because of the qualities of the player, not because Allegri doesn't want to play him, but because we are playing in a 3-5-2, and in a 3-5-2, he's not playing well because it's not his position. And if we are speaking about Ealing Jr., Ealing Jr. has the same problem. We are not playing in a 4-3-3 or a 3-4-3 or whatever. but it would be a waste of time, a way for him, for us. So it makes no sense. Let him stay at Frosinone. Then, if you tell me that on the market you are signing a left back, a right back, and convinced we go towards that 4-3-3, yeah, bring Soulé. Bring Soulé immediately. But then it would have made no sense to let him even go, because the player is good. The qualities of the player has never been in doubt. I like him, and I'm sure this season will help him so much. But when you're saying let's speak about Soulé, I say then let's talk you or Premier. What else do you want to say? I'm not surprised. I'm happy. I'm happy. But I'm not surprised. On the other side, they already scored 5 goals. Our strikers, not yet. No, for me it's not Dybala. Forget about that. For me it's a Di Maria. For me it's more Di Maria in the movements, in the leadership on the field. Not the leadership vocal and presence, but how he's dragging the team thanks to his technical abilities and being available, asking the ball. For me, it's more a Di Maria than a Dybala. Of course, both of the players are playing the same side. The 3 of the players sit there with their left foot entering. But for me, knowing Dybala really well, for me, it's more a Di Maria than a Dybala. But of course, there are some flashes of Dybala there. But no, not that much Dybala. Purely technique, more Di Maria. But you remember, I made a video about that. Go back and watch it. Wait. My video, you see, that's the problem. My videos are not recommended enough. I have to type my name or I don't find my video. Here, this one. It was this one. Of when was it?
Ciao Juventini of
the world. When was it? On the 23rd of April 2022. The first rumors about Di Maria. I said yes, but, and I said immediately what is my yes, but it is only if you let Matthias Soulé grow in his shadow, because it's a type of player like him. I don't think so. No, I don't think that he will choose Italy. I know him quite well. I speak with him also. I never asked him, so I don't know by certainty. But knowing him, he's really someone that is feeling Argentinian, breathing Argentinian. He's drinking mate from the morning until the evening. When there is Argentina playing, he's that passionate that he's staying up until 2 a.m. in the morning to watch the games of Argentina. He celebrated the World Cup as it was his World Cup. He's really an Argentinian guy. The only reason why he could possibly choose Italy over Argentina would be only sporting. That means that the coach of Argentina is telling him, Soulé, there is no spot for you with the Argentinian national team. That's the only reason. A definitive door closed by the coach of Argentina. Other than that, I don't believe. No. Ciao, Rakan. Yeah, I was happy. He was really happy. Together, Keane, they could play together. Of course, they could play together. But It's not only the three of them. It's how do you play with the rest of the team. Then I saw that paper of Max Allegri. Look, from what I saw on that paper, you had Gatti and Bremer in the center, with Bremer a bit more on the right, Gatti a bit more on the left. I saw who on the left side on the of the field? Cambiaso Kostic. So the two names. On the right side it was McKennie. So what is he cooking? Max, I don't know. Huh? But it was McKennie. It was not Wea on the right side. Can we see that picture again? I don't know where it was. I don't find it. But no, he didn't play with Argentina, by the way. To answer your question, he didn't play with Argentina yet. He was called up, but he never played a minute. So, no. He's still eligible for whatever national team, Italy, Argentina. I don't find it. I tried to find a picture, but I need to catch up with all the things I just back. No, I don't find it. I will try to catch it. I don't know when. But Weston Look Arabian. I don't remember. It's possible, huh? Why not? But I don't see it immediately. Attention, because we have a new member, Stephanie Marie. Ciao, Stephanie. Thank you for your membership on the channel. Really, really, really appreciate it, Stephanie. Thank you. Really appreciate it. The last time that a Juve player on loan was impressing Fagioli, but also Rovella was impressive, huh? When he was at Monza. Fagioli, Rovella was doing well. Then he didn't stay at Juve, but he was a Juve player. But even Cambiaso was impressing. Huh? Then, of course, Cambiaso has not the same, how can I say, attractiveness than a Soule, because they are playing different positions. So it's not the same. But Cambiaso was doing well. He was a Juve player. Who else was on loan and that was doing well? I think there were some. But even Barrenechea is playing well. Huh? I didn't watch the last game, to be honest, so I don't know. But the favorite Italo-Argentino that comes to my mind is Camoranesi. But I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, for me, national team is you play with a team that you are feeling that you belong to. Don't care if you are born in that country or not. Look, if you are born, I don't know, I'm just saying, in Belgium, but you have been educated in an Italian way, you speak the language, you feel the Italian, then you have to play for Italy, not for Belgium, even if you are born in Belgium. If you feel Belgium, you have to play for Belgium. And I saw a lot of time players that has absolutely no affinity with the country, but because the grandfather or the grandmother or even earlier had a link, then they play with a team as an excuse, but it's because they want to play for national team. Then can I understand it? Well, if you are, I don't know, a number 10, look at Dybala. Look at Dybala. I will always respect Dybala for the choice that he made, but look at Dybala. He's born in, unfortunately for him, in the era of Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi was about to stop, then he continued. He decided to continue. But if you're born in the era as a number 10 of Lionel Messi, the matches of Dybala with Argentinian team are not a lot. I think he scored now 3 official games. He won the World Cup, but was he really a protagonist? Absolutely not. He was a bench player. Played a few minutes here and there. But you know what I mean? I prefer that you are feeling the country that you are playing for. And that's why I respect Dybala. Said, I feel Argentinian. I want to play for Argentina. At the end, he made the right choice because he won a World Cup. On the other side, it's not that he played really a lot. So it's upset. I don't know. It's not easy to choose. But Giancarlo, if you're half Dominican, half Italian, and you feel equally patriotic, then you can choose for one or the other. But that's different because you feel both of the thing. For example, Jorginho, that I don't like as a player, that I never liked Jorginho as a player, Brazilian, but the guy arrived when, if I'm not wrong, when he was 14 in Italy. He grew up in that country. He felt that country. He has the culture of that country. He speaks the language. He found, I believe, not. I maybe I'm wrong, but his wife then he divorced. But he was Italian. The kids are Italian. You feel Italian, then you have no problem, because that's totally different. Arriving as a kid, growing in that country, you have a link with that country, and you believe in it. But you see, depending on the situation, what I don't like is you have no affinity with the country except of it's a sporting opportunity and you choose for that country. Look at what is his name, Retegui, for example. The guy would never have played for Argentina. They found out that he has related parents from Italy. He doesn't speak the language. He has nothing, and at a certain moment, he plays for the Italian national team without hesitation. For him, it was, the luck, because he knows that in Italy there are no strikers, so it's a sporting choice. Dybala could have played for Poland as well, yeah, but at the end, I think he made a choice that I respect a lot. How long I would keep starting Vlahovic? You have to put everything in balance. It's your most expensive striker. It's a striker that you like or you don't like. Don't forget, guys, football is also, if not majority, a business. You can't just put him out. You can't. Because if you put out Dusan Vlahovic, you're putting out 80 million euro. That's the reality. Because not only the people know that he has injury records, small but annoying ones, la pubalgia, la lombalgia. People see that he's starting to lose focus when he's not scoring for 2 games, And if you put him out of the team, you are actually giving up on him, which is not good for him, because we know the character of Dusan. You are putting him out. You are showing that you don't trust him, and you are putting him even more down. So Dusan is a particular player that you need to back up, that you need to help. So I would continue with him. but he needs to do much better because at a certain moment, Juventus is at the moment as we speak. After how much match day 10, we are second, and we at the moment we are competing for the Scudetto. At the moment, on paper, we are competing for the Scudetto. Will we be able to keep that? I don't know. And then you make some choices. But no, I was not happy with the performance of Dusan. Then one can happen, but I'm expecting an answer against Firenze. Yeah. We met. Yeah. We spoke in the J Hotel together before the game. You know that I'm so stupid because I didn't even do a video. Not even a picture with Romeo. No, I didn't. But yeah, we met in the. I was with. When I arrived with my son at the J Hotel before the game, I met Francesco Finocchiaro, that is always there in the Juventus Twitch live. He was a really nice guy. There was Romeo. We spoke about a bit, and then he went because he had to. He spoke with my son, and then he went because it was the agent of Dean Huysen there, and with Giovanni Albanese as well. And then they started to speak with the agent, but no, I had to. I'm stupid because I should have taken my camera and said, Aram, come, we do a video together for the fam. I forgot. It's not the first time. I always forget. Because I don't have that. You know, it's really strange. I don't know why. I don't have the thing of here. I record. I do. I'm just living the moment. I'm enjoying. I don't know. Strange. I should hire a cameraman to come with me. Ciao Dragons. So ragazzi, I think I would close the live because I'm tired. I will continue to read the book. It was really nice. The start is really nice. And then tomorrow I will do I don't know. Hey, that's the problem. I have too much things to catch up now. But I want to do a video about the news about Juve because I missed a lot. I need to do a video about the 4 days with not a vlog, you know, like the experts, but with what I have. No, it's true, Gianca. It's exactly that. Then I'm not. It's not a criticism to vloggers. I like what they are doing because I'm watching as well what they do. I really appreciate. But I don't have at the moment. Maybe next year we'll do. I don't know. I went to even to games in Belgium. I go with my son. I take the camera and I said, you know, hey, I go to the game and then. And then I don't care. I watch the game. I enjoy the game. I can't do it. I can't do it. I did one. It's fantastic. Juve Spezia. Watch on the channel. One of my best videos. I really like it. But I don't know. But anyway. No, but then I have the live at 5:30 p.m. on Twitch. We have a guest, so I have to study a bit. Normally we have a guest, so I will check. Yeah. Of course, it's better. But I mean, if you can do both, it's also nice. When you can do both, I have a lot of respect for people that can do that. I can't. Or you film me, and then we are top. But I will not say to my son, film me. It's strange. It's really strange. My son is there to enjoy the game as well. I tell you, when I was there with one football, the guy, I didn't even ask him. He was doing it because, he needed it for whatever. So, and he invited me, so it was part of it. And that was great. But like this, telling my son, you know what I said? I said to my wife, at a certain moment, I said, like, film me because it was not a related thing to the game. It was something else. I said, film me because I need it. It was a bit stupid, like these young generation TikTok things. I don't know. And she was looking at me like, I said, it's okay, fine. I will not do it. It's funny. It's funny. But Aman, my brother is there. He said, Beppe belong to the last gen. I said, probably yes. Probably yes. But I also have the feeling that I'm disturbing other people if I start speaking all along. Today there was a guy, I hope he's not a member of the channel. We were queuing to take the plane, he was whistling. But whistling like this kind of strange song like... And then another song, and then another song. Mamma mia, what a disaster. We were queuing, it was silent, we were waiting to do the checking. The guy is whistling. Mamma mia. Mamma mia, what a disaster. I don't know. Bah. Anyway, I'm so tired. I see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we go with a bit more quality video. Thank you, Chunky. Thank you, David. Elitok. Thank you, Chris Kane. Thank you, Daniel Perrone. Thank you, Aman. Thank you, Lilji, Giancarlo, Sasha, Dragunj, Tony, Sufjan Gilardino. Ciao, Thomas McLuff. Tomorrow better video. Ciao, ciao. Ciao.